Well, today will be a very eventful day. I'm going to let Deshaun Raw tell you why.
I'm going to take it all back. For me. Put it out there. You know what I mean? You know, my heart, my soul, everything. Personality, traits, everything. Me, man. Deshaun Raw, man, me. So, you know, for the people, man. And I gotta take it back because it's starting to seem like, you know what I mean?
Tell them what you're taking back. Wait. I'm getting all the checks.
We taking the hits back. Hoopla Tour, Leroy, started. Oh, that's still on J Snow stuff. Only Ones, Mixtape DJ, Rap Battle Parody 5. You know how that goes. This is real. I'm gonna tell you, the thing is the presentation reel is what got me in Hollywood. You feel me? I mean, the whole channel got me in Hollywood, but I don't really like it there. It's pretty gay. You feel me? And I ain't never been one of those boys. So I'm like, I just need to delete. Oh, please wait there. I can't delete my stuff fast enough. You feel me? Because you can't please everybody.
It's gone.
Who should I be sorry to?
Check it. It's gone.
It's gone. Everything gone.
Real reaction.
Okay,
Real reaction. From Dilly So Real.
You feel me? I can't do no better.
He just witnessed what Deshaun Raw just did.
How can I do better? I got 80 million views, 500,000 subscribers, TV offers. I can't do no better than I did on YouTube. If I stay on there, they just gonna be mad. So I gotta go.
You gotta keep that shit up there.
And I'm my legacy messed up.
Nah. You deleted it and it's gone.
Well, for whoever seen it, gonna carry it. If they didn't see it, well then they didn't see it.
Yo, I ain't never seen no nigga do this. I admire the nigga, you know. I can't delete my video. These niggas got 500,000. This nigga just erased it.
Peace, y'all. Peace. Alright, so I was watching the and mind you, this is off the norm. I was watching the Jay-Z and Nas video, Sorry Not Sorry, which is off of the DJ Khaled album. And there were certain things in the video that stood out to me that probably went over the average person's head. And I'm going to pinpoint everything out for y'all. And kind of like expose it. You feel me? So, alright, so this song was a video that came out about a week ago, titled Sorry Not Sorry by DJ Khaled, featuring Nas, Jay-Z, James Fauntleroy, and Beyonce's crew and them. So, the song is not the best song. It doesn't sound too good, but the imagery is the reason why this song has. So let's get right to it, man. Let's get into it. I'm gonna break everything down and you know, give y'all details. I'm not gonna play the song just off the strength because of copyright issues and what have you, but I'm gonna quote some of the lyrics that are in the song around certain timestamps. All right. So the video starts off with Jay-Z. Well, the video starts off actually with lights. Okay. But if you pay attention to how these lights are designed, okay, they're designed in a square and compass manner. You see our circle, the imagery here. So you see how it is. It's in a square and compass design. Okay, this is to show you that. And Nas will quote this. Nas will quote these meanings in this actual song. So this is why everything was projected in this manner. Okay, so yeah. So here's the thing. you know how they say when you join Freemasonic organizations, they teach you about the light. So this is why this design is shot in this angle, okay, depicted as if the Freemasons showed them the light, okay? You understand what I'm saying here? This is all strategically done. I don't know the director of this video, who shot this video, but they definitely knew what they was doing. Okay, so now here at 22 seconds, you see Jay-Z hold his blazer, okay, with this grip here. This grip here is called the Bear Club grip, okay. There's a club that's part of the Illuminati, also like the Royal Elks and all of these other organizations. But there's a club called the Bear Claw Club, and they use this hand gesture here. Okay, so Jay-Z is basically saying he's a part of the allegiance with this organization or what have you. I'm not sure of the actual reason why he would join the Bear Claw Club. I'm sorry. They mainly focus with Skull and Bones. They're mainly associated with Skull and Bones. Not too much to the Boule, but they mainly focus with the Skull and Bones and things of that nature. But okay, now, so you see your boy DJ Khaled right here, right? So it looks like an innocent picture, okay? DJ Khaled standing here with the suit on, okay? Mind you, they're all wearing black and white, which represents the duality of this, okay? So pay attention to that also. But I want you to pay also to specific things here. How he is standing in front of a picture, a frame filled with roses, okay? Now, a lot of you may be new to my channel, or you've, a lot of you may not be new to my channel, but I've spoken on this before, okay? So when you see a picture or an artist reflecting themselves around a rose or roses, bouquet of roses, okay, this is to represent the Golden Dawn, all right, the Rosicrucian organization, all right. This is an organization that is a part of the elite. Okay, so there's steps here. These individuals, and also the Rosicrucian, aka the Golden Dawn, caters to more of a Indian base, Arabic base. They focus on, they don't really prevent anyone from coming in, but this is their go-to. You know how like Black Masons usually go to Prince Halls, European people usually go to Freemasonic lodges. Indians usually associate themselves with the Golden Dawn or the Rosicrucian, and so on and so forth. Okay, so this is basically him pledging allegiance. DJ Khaled here pledging allegiance to the people that put him in position to where he is right here. Okay, so now the average viewer won't pay attention to this because they think it's innocent. All right. Also, I want you to pay attention to his hand gestures here. His hand gestures are also Freemasonic. Okay. Okay. So now you see here your boy Nas, Nasty Nas. He's standing here and on the Freemasonic chessboard here. Okay, there are two pillars. You guys got to pay attention to the two pillars here. All right. There's a significant reason why there are two bouquets of flowers here. Okay, these are to represent the two pillars in the Freemasonic organization. All right, you have night and day, good and evil. All right. The black and white represents good and evil. All right. He's wearing a black blazer with a white shirt. These are everything is done strategically. Okay. It wouldn't be far fetched to say that this video was probably shot in a lodge. All right. You know, you guys got to pay attention to certain things when these individuals are getting all of these views and things of that nature, or you know, and the song doesn't sound good. You know, you got to understand that there's also money put behind this. All right. Not only is it money put behind this, but there's an energy. Okay. You guys got to understand this is not just a game here. This is very demonic practices that are going on. All right. So. And also in this song, in this scene right here, Nas quotes, "We won't stop until we all on, never fall off." Okay, until we are all on. Who is we? Okay, you got to believe that he's not talking about the black human race. He's speaking about his brethren. All right, until we all on and we never fall off. All right, because that's what they believe. They believe that they want to all control the world. They all want a piece of the world, okay? And they will not fall off, all right? They will continue to push this agenda as long as the earth will spin, all right? So take heed to certain things that are said in this music. I tell you guys all the time, you guys, you know, want to quote these rappers and bring these type of lyrics into your home and this type of music and energy into your home and wonder why things are happening to you, all right? You know, then he says, you know, he says, till we never fall off, till we all on. If you don't hear me, that's your loss. Okay, so he's speaking to his brethren right there at that part. He's speaking to his Freemasonic brothers. Okay, till we all on, never fall off. You don't hear me, that's your loss. Okay, so now he's trying to tell you the process here. All right. So you got to pay close attention to what's going on. Now, at this part right here, Nas says something that's very intricate, and a lot of people don't understand how this goes over many people's heads. Okay? Now, he's giving the listener, someone that's really paying attention, an invitation, okay, to the lodge. He says, "Join us. There's got to be more of us. I'm from the ghetto," okay, which means join us. There's got to be more of us. I'm from the ghetto, meaning that they accept the hood dudes. They accept the hood dudes. There's no discrimination in this business. Okay, the devil doesn't discriminate. He takes all souls. All right, that's how they feel right now. This is basically what he's displaying to you. He says, and then after this, he says, "What location?" 2 seconds. 2 seconds from the devil. What location? 2 seconds from the devil as he points downward in a downward motion. Okay? So to say to you, join us. You know what I'm saying? Join us. We need more of us. Okay? What location? I'm from the ghetto. He says, I'm from the ghetto just like you. So you can feel comfortable joining me. Okay? What location though? Where? Where do I go? Where do I gotta go? And then he says he says, what location? 2 seconds from the devil. So you gotta play this game that they playing here. If you want to be a part of this group that they in, this money that they making. Now Nas made and I don't like to speak on people's pockets. You know, that's not what I do here. I don't do gossip. I don't speak on any of those things. All right, but you know, Nas just recently, you know, made a lot of money off these Bitcoin things. All right, so you know, when people take this, this oath or reestablish themselves, okay, you know, it raises their value up. Okay, it raises their value up. Magically, mysteriously, Nas becomes very wealthy now. Now he doesn't have to make music ever again. Okay, he doesn't have to make music a day in his life again. Now I want y'all to pay attention. You see these three individuals right here. Okay, they're all dressed in black and white for a specific reason, is to represent that duality. Okay, They have to keep that balance. Okay, they gotta play both sides, good and evil. And this whole song, if you listen to the lyrics, of this song, the whole song is based on duality. Okay, they're both playing both parts of the spectrum here. Okay, it's deep when two individuals when see, now this is why I say you have to be a wordsmith. Okay. These two individuals know what they're doing. They're in the studio doing these things, man. And this is all practice. They practicing witchcraft while they doing these songs, while they writing these songs. Okay, so when they doing this, it's giving them a certain words to say, certain things to do. You know, it's no longer about metaphors and having the best punchline. Now it's a way that how can we sneak this message in there without the listener catching it? Okay, that's even more clever than a punchline. Okay, you wonder why people like Lloyd Banks and Fabulous and who's another one that's good with punchline. All of these rappers that were top 10 punchline rappers, why they never went any further? Because the game is deeper than that. Okay, you have to learn to be a wordsmith. You have to learn how to use words cleverly. Okay, you have to be slick. You have to be manipulative. You know, you have to get the listener to follow your lead without leading them with your hands. Okay, this is how they operate. All right. Now, one thing that stood out to me in this song, and I'm not judging anything because people forgive, but Nas said something that was very intricate in this song. He said, "You wasting your time." At the end of his verse, he said, "You wasting your time if you want my forgiveness." But he's on a song with somebody that he previously had issues with. Okay, you know, this I don't understand this here. And then, you know, you gotta then Jay-Z. Then the scene cuts back to Jay-Z grabbing his blazer again to show his allegiance to the Bear Claw Club. Okay, this is a Masonic hand sign here. All right. A lot of people do this. I saw pictures of Kevin Samuels doing this as well. They're doing the same hand sign. Okay. You know, like I said before, YouTubers are a part of this shit too. YouTubers are a part of this group as well too. So there's nobody, objective of this. All right. So yeah. So Nas, ends his verse with, I'm not forgiving nobody, but he's on the same song as the person he forgave. Okay. Now you see the woman here with the dress on. She's got a dress full of roses. Okay. This is to symbolize the Golden Dawn, the Rosicrucian. Okay. This is what this is about here. Y'all gotta pay attention to this, man. This is all in your face. Okay. Now, okay, so the verse starts off where he says something about a B. That's a double B. That's a triple B. No, that's a triple B. Okay. Now, he's speaking about him having billions, and then he's speaking about him having a Bentley. Then he speaks about Beyonce. Okay, but the significance of this is if you write 3 B's on a piece of paper, okay, you're gonna get one of the two. Okay, these letters could be signified as one of the two, either the number 8 or the number 6, right? So if you write 888 across the paper, or BBB, it'll look like 888, a capital B, right? It'll look like 888. If you write a lowercase b 3 times, it'll look like 666, right? So now, like I said, you have to be clever. They can't just blatantly say it. Okay? They pledge allegiance to keep this secret. They can't blatantly say this shit to the listener. So this is how they manipulate the minds of people. Now, when you doing this, you listening to the song, it sounds like he talking about, you know, his billions and having a Bentley and then having Beyonce, right? That's a triple B, right? Ain't that a triple B? But if you look at it from throwing up the hand sign, that's a 666. All right? So it's techniques on how they do this, okay? It's techniques on, like I said, words, they use words as spells, and this is how they connect with each other. They talk to each other, they communicate with spirits, you know, and they put in this curse upon a listener every single time. Every time. It's never failed. Okay, now, at this point, Jay-Z says, as it's the white gloves for me. Haters know not to touch me. I'm with the fuckery. But as he says, I'm with the fuckery, he throws up the Baphomet sign. Okay? So now, when you define and I'm with the fuckery, because you got to catch everything. When you paying attention to these devils, you got to watch everything they do. Okay? You got to watch everything they do. I'm with the fuckery. Okay? And then now, it just makes you think, okay, the average listener doesn't really see it. You know, they don't really hear it or see it. They just go on about their business. You know, but he's telling you that he's with the fuck shit that goes on in the business. You know? So, you know, this is why we have to be careful, man, of the stuff that we listen to. Okay? And we bring in our homes and allow our children to listen to. Okay? Some of y'all need to take y'all kids' tablets and all of that stuff away just for a week. You know, let them do some outside activities. Take their stuff away for a week. All right? Let them, you know, build a relation. Some of y'all don't even have a connection with y'all kids. Y'all just give them a tablet. You know, and then these artists are raising your kids and telling them what to do. So like I said, the next generation will be worse. And they know this. Think about it like this, and I don't want to go off topic, but I want y'all to understand something. Think about how this music has affected us, right? This generation. I'm talking about people that are 20s and 30s. If you was born in the 80s, late 80s into the 90s, the music growing up messed you up to this day. It messed the whole generation up. Okay, we had rappers like before then. You had MC Lyte. Okay, you had Moni Love, you had Queen Latifah, women, Lauryn Hill, things of that nature, right? Then it became cool to be a hoe. Little Kim comes out, Foxy Brown coming out, Trina coming out. Now look at the world today. You got people getting OnlyFans, and they think that that's cool to do. You got women twerking online, doing all kind of nastiness. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying. When y'all don't believe that this music controls people's minds, you know, it literally allows you to, it forces the individual to throw away their morals without them even knowing it. And you could say, nah, I don't think music had anything to do with today's generation. Okay, but look at the women back in the 60s and 70s. They wasn't doing none of that OnlyFans stuff. They wasn't doing... You had promiscuous women back then, but they wasn't doing this stuff that they doing now. They wasn't doing none of that. Okay? I blame TV and music, man. This is a fact. I didn't mean to go off topic, but I'm going to keep it moving. Okay, now Jay-Z says right here, he said, America disrespected me. You killed Christ and created religion. All right? Disrespectfully. He said unexpectedly. Excuse me. Okay, so now pay attention to these signs here. He's playing the duality game because Nas was saying that he's 2 seconds from the devil, and then here comes Jay-Z, you know, trying to be Hove, God Almighty. He always wanted to be God. He wanted to be God from the beginning of his career. You know, he told y'all he never prayed to God. He prayed to God E. You know, this is what he told y'all. So he always wanted to be God. You know, and that's just like the devil himself. The devil wants to be God. He wants God's power. The devil is jealous of God, but he knows he can't do anything. Okay, and this is exactly how Jay-Z lives his life on a daily basis. He would portray that positive God outlook as long as he wants. But at the end of the day, you should know the difference between right and wrong. And this nigga is wrong. They did that duality shit. Nas came on the first verse. He was telling you about, oh, I'm 2 seconds from the devil. Come join us. We need more of us. Okay? You know? And then Jay-Z comes on his verse and he says, you know, you kill Christ and create a religion. You know? You kill Christ and create a religion. Look at the deep aspect of that line right there alone. You killed Christ and created religion. So if you're religious, he's disregarding you if you're religious, okay? If you're a religious person, he's disregarding you. All right? Now, I'm not religious myself, but I know that religion you know, it's structure, okay? You know, religion causes structure, and Jay-Z knows this, okay? Now, he says right here, overlooking the city of angels, okay? The angels invested of things. The angel invested of things. Now, when you think of the angel invested of things, what angel comes to mind? What angel do you know that only participates in material things, that invests itself into things? Who else could that be besides Lucifer himself? Okay? Okay? This is who he's pledging allegiance. He's pledging allegiance to Lucifer himself, right here in front of your face on this song. But you didn't. You heard it, but you didn't catch it though. Okay? Why would what angel would be invested into things? Okay, what angel would be invested into things? We got to do better, man. We got to do better. Okay, now here, this is very significant here. You have a woman laying on the floor, laying on a checkerboard floor, a chessboard. I keep calling it checkerboard. You have a woman laying on the chessboard floor with the red dress on. Okay? This can symbolize two things. This could be two things here. Okay? One, it can symbolize the spilling of blood. Okay? The spilling of blood. This because this has to be strategically done. Okay? Everything has to be strategically done in the visuals. Now, some people may say, yo, but they don't know what the directors is doing though. It's the director, it's not them. Let me tell you something. In order for a video to be approved, the artist has to approve it. So all of that they don't know shit, the artist has to approve it. Okay? So you mean to tell me you didn't see all of this symbolization in your video and you just went along and said, just approve it anyway? No. They know what they're doing here. Okay, so you have the lady in red, which could represent two things. It could represent the blood spill, okay, or it could represent the leadership going towards that path in Satanism. Okay, you know how they say the lady in red. You ever heard that song, Lady in Red? Okay, there was also a scene in The Matrix where the woman that was walking in the red dress. You know, and Neo turned around to look at her, and then when he turned back around, there was an agent pointing a gun at him. That was to represent the devil here. Okay, that's to represent Satan, because Satan is the king of confusion, the king of temptation. Okay, the king of manipulation. All right, the king of distraction. That's who he is. Okay, all right. So when you see, if you watch a lot of these old videos. Salute the brother, unplug him. Also, he gave me a pointer. I watched a video, The Whispers, by The Whispers, and they were following a lady with the red dress on throughout the city. Okay, so when you see that you watching these movies and there's a woman in red, and then the guy is following the woman, or they used to do this a lot. Okay, that's to signify Satan. All right, so you guys are not lost and don't know what's going on. When you see a woman in red in a red dress, that's to signify Satan. All right. So it could this scene right here. This could mean two things. It could represent blood spill, or it could represent the path that you have to take in order to become a part of this allegiance that they're in. All right. Okay. Now then they go back to the woman in red again. Now I want you to understand something. I watched DMX memorial service. Okay, and there was a lot of red and white up there. All right, I was gonna expose the memorial service, but I wanted to be respectful toward to DMX's family and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna touch on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be respectful to him and his family because DMX was a huge influence for me as well. Played a major part in my life and got me through a lot of tough times. Okay, so I'm not gonna talk about DMX anymore. Speak ill on anything that has to do with him. Okay, but yeah, I saw a lot of red and white in that memorial service, and I don't think that those people knew what they were involving themselves in, because Def Jam was responsible for all of that. Okay, if y'all don't know, Def Jam was responsible for that memorial service. I don't know so much about the funeral service, but the memorial service, they were responsible for that. Okay. So listen to what I said. Kanye did not pay for that pyramid that they were performing on, okay? They took that from Kanye's budget, all right? All right? So you have to understand this here. They made Kanye pay for that. All right? They made him pay for that. All right? So yeah, man. This video here, I tried to break it down and critique it as much as I could. Okay, but yeah, man, we gotta be careful, man. And all right. So, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, y'all. But I had to expose y'all dudes. All right. Peace.